So I'm Hugh Tompkins, Director of R&D for Baden Sports, and we are in the Product Development Lab.
Very cool. And so we got some footballs here, and some of them are pumped to 12.5
That's right.
PSI.
So we've got 4 of them here. Well, 3 of them are at 12.5 PSI, which is the minimum inflation pressure for the NFL. And then we've got a couple that are at 10.5, which is what the Patriots allegedly deflated their balls to. So first of all, I just want to show you sort of how we measure air pressure. We use this little device here. It's a digigauge. This ball's been a little overinflated, but you just stick it in and you get the pressure. Then there's an easy button on top that lets you deflate it so that you can get it down to the pressure you want. So you can see I'm dropping the pressure pretty quick. It's a pretty small device, just fits in your hand, and you could very easily just stick the valve or the device into a ball, take the pressure down to what you want in maybe 5-7 seconds, pull it out, and then toss the ball back into play. It would be very easy to do. So there are advantages to having a deflated ball. We've done a lot of work developing the grip of our leather, and for that we use a grip test. And we discovered very early in using this grip test how important it was that every ball we tested be at the same PSI, because it dramatically impacted the grip, and we were trying to measure the leather, not the ball. But the reason that is true is a softer ball allows your finger to depress the leather more easily. And when you depress the leather, you get more surface area, you get more grip, and it also makes the ball a bit smaller in the hand. So you can definitely squeeze it and hang on to the ball better and exact greater force on the leather to keep it from pulling out of your hand. What we found is that just adjusting the RPMs of a ball from 7,200 to 5,400, which is within the range of what a quarterback could put on a ball, on a deep pass could be the difference between 4 feet. So you can actually get that ball to travel further and more accurately in the air by spinning it faster. So when you throw a football, the last thing to make contact with that ball is the index finger. And Hugh would tell us from his playing days, when he wanted to throw a really deep, accurate pass, he wouldn't think about throwing it harder. He'd think about snapping his wrist harder, because what he was actually doing was spinning the ball faster, and that's what gave it the further distance and the more accuracy. Well, we put a raised seam on our ball because we know that index finger has to hook on something to get that good spin or that last point of contact. When you deflate a ball, you allow that finger to depress even more into the ball, and so you get an even more of a ridge. So for a quarterback, having a deflated ball, you're able to spin it faster and throw it deeper and more accurately. So there's obvious reasons why you would definitely want to have a slightly deflated ball.